Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Hope you all are doing good and superb in your life. I have mentioned on my last video that I'm gonna give you some of the kind of tips what I did to crack my GD round, and not only my experience but I have also researched that what are the places where we are lacking because of which we are unable to crack our GDs. So this video is going to be very knowledgeable, very informative for you all. So without wasting a much delay, let's get directly jump into the video. Okay, must be you all have given the interviews, must be you all have seen the GD rounds. So you must be aware about the thing that most of the candidates got nervous, anxious, and because of which they forget to wish the interviewer and the most important to the candidates. Initially 3 points I'm gonna say, and that 3 points doesn't come under the points of GD, which I'll definitely mention here and there somewhere in the middle. So these are the very basic point which I'm telling. You don't have to include these points under the GD rounds and GD tips. Because the first one was greet the interviewer and the candidates. Very basic thing. The second general thing is to thank. After all your answers, just thank the interviewer. Third is appreciate others. When you sit in the conversation, it is important to appreciate others, because that this job is all about this. I don't know you all have seen that video or not, but I had mentioned somewhere that when my interview was happened, there was one girl in the group in my first interview. When I appeared on my first interview, on my one of the first interview of my life of cabin crew, I remember that girl got selected. She was also anxious, she was also nervous. However, she had some of the skills, and that one of the skill was appreciation. When she started her conversation, she started by like, you all have spoken very well, and then that's how she started continuing that you all have spoken very well according to me. And this goes into the interviewer's mind, and it clicks on the interviewer's mind, and she started looking at her and started smiling. So that's the best part, and I have mentioned this point in my previous video, not in my last previous video, but in my on my I think when I had shared my experience of first cabin crew experience on that video I had mentioned, if I'm not wrong, but I have mentioned this somewhere. If you are watching my videos, then definitely you are aware of this point, that must appreciate others. So these are the three general things. First of all, wish and greet to the interviewer and to the candidates. Second is to thank after every question and after every GD question. The third is definitely appreciate and enjoy being there. Definitely. So let's now jump into the topics. Now let's jump into the points which I have noted down. So let's get directly jump into that. There will be 6 do's. Don't worry, I'll write it down below. So the first do is, which we have to do it, and that is be a leader. What does it mean? Be a leader means take the initiative, take the opportunity and speak about it. Whatever topic you have given, supposed to speak over it about that topic. However, where mistake goes is that most of the candidates doesn't have the knowledge and grasp over the topic. Still they are continue to speak and trying to be a leader. Don't do that. That's the biggest mistake, and that's why we come into the second point, and that is be smart. Suppose you have given the topic by interviewer that speak over Russia and Ukraine war, and you are confused that how to start. So don't try to be a leader if you don't have a knowledge, if you don't have a command over the topic, if you are not aware about the topic. Don't try to be a leader. Just be smart, take a moment, listen to others, and then start your conversation. Sorry. At least wait for 3 to 4 candidates to speak. If you feel that now you are prepared with your mind, start quickly. Please start your mind. If you're finding the simplest topic, what did you do in COVID time? About social media. If you find these kind of situation, if you find these kind of question, then you can just be a leader. You can be a leader. But if you find any questions related to Russia and Ukraine war, if you're not aware about the things, if you're not aware about the question, if you're not aware about the GT question, GT topic, then just be smart. Thoda take a moment back, listen to other candidates, and then speak about it. Got it? Hope so. Here we get into the third point, and that is be a good listener. You know what exactly happened in my case also, because when I was appearing for the very first time, at that time what exactly happened is that I was very nervous, I was anxious, and that's why I didn't heard everyone. I was not hearing everyone. I was just trying to hago. I was in rush. So that's what exactly you don't have to do. You have to listen to others, because what exactly happens is that when you listen to others, you get the points, more than points. You get the one single word also, and at that time words are needed, because you are focusing on the word. If you are getting the vocabulary also from the other candidates, that's also a good point to you. So just try to listen to others, because might you get the best points from others candidate, and you can frame it according to your choice. And yeah, don't pretend to listen to them. Okay, don't just try to that I'm listening to you, I'm listening to you. No, don't do this, because interviewer is experienced more than your age. So just don't play with them. Just try to listen every candidate sincerely. It's a good thing. And if you are getting these kind of qualities, I think I'll be very happy. Fourth point is what I was doing from many days. Take your time, but be relevant. Whatever you are doing, it's not only about GD. Means I was searching on different websites, I was watching multiple videos to get into these points, so that I can also prepare myself well for the GD rounds. As well as I want to aware you also, because I have a YouTube channel, and this is my responsibility to aware you guys that these are also the point which is important. I have literally made the notes. Sometimes it's important to experience from others' mistake. So that's what exactly we can do through social media, because people share their experience. If we are getting the knowledge about the experiences of other candidates, and we are getting the knowledge about it, that's the best thing. What I exactly said before, if you are thinking that you are not aware about the topic, you don't have a command over the topic, you don't have a grasp over the topic, पकड़ नहीं है अगर आपकी, then don't speak about it. Take your time, listen to other candidates, and then start speaking. But whenever you are speaking, just be relevant. You can speak about your experience. If it is matching with the topic, then only. Otherwise, don't be irrelevant, because the interviewer doesn't want to listen your irrelevancy. They just want to hear the communication, and the second most important thing is relevant in the topic, relevancy in the topic. The fifth and the most important favorite of mine. Why? Because I did this personally, and only GD round. Again, I had mentioned this point. I had mentioned this point on my previous video. If you are watching my video, must be you are aware about it, that quotation is must. Quotation is something which gives you cherry on the top, kind of that it plays. If you have the quotation, best. If you don't have a quotation, just be relevant. Look, what exactly happened is that when social media topics are coming, you can play with the quotation. Quotation is something through which you can play the game, through which you can play the GD. First, it attracted the interviewer. Second, it stretches your topic. It means you are going to get the different, you can create and frame your answer more relevantly. And I remember when I mentioned this point, that say the quotation, मैंने quotation भी mention किया था एक. And not only in one video, I have mentioned in my 2 videos previously that this is the quotation which I had mentioned on my social media topic. Yes. So let me know in the comments what was that quotation. If you are watching my video, definitely you know guys. देखा करो यार, ऐसा क्या कर रहे हो? अगर नहीं पता है तुम्हें तो definitely देखा करो. And it's okay if you don't know. The 6th point is communication skills. It is one of the important things. Means if you have the comm skills, if you have the communication skills, it becomes very easy for you to communicate. At the same time, Most of the people have the power of communication, but they don't have the relevant topic. And at the same time, the situation could be switch also. Means people have the relevant topic, people have the relevant point, but they don't know that how to communicate. So you must be aware about both the things. I'm not saying that you're supposed to be fluent in any language, but you must be aware about the things. Actually, what exactly happened is that in the evening I was not getting time. That's why I made that video in the morning, and finally in the at the night I'm getting this time. And finally at the night I'm getting the time to make this video, and I'm really really grateful that you guys are watching my videos. Thank you so much for that. At the same time, I would like to say one more thing, that sorry for the inconvenience what you are facing through, and might be you're not getting my voice properly. Definitely I will try my best in the next video. And thank you so much for watching up to the very very end. Stay connected with me, because I'm gonna come with more such videos and more such GD topics and kind of that video. If you have any topics related to the GDs, related to any question, if you have, let me know in the comments. I will make a separate video for that as well. So batao, if you have any query, if you want any kind of video, if you want any kind of questions related video, let me know in the comments. I will definitely make sure to answer that question as well in the comments, because I am personally also answering. I'm personally making and separate videos I'm making for you guys. So बताना ज़रूर है आपसे. Bye bye, take care, and thank you so much for your support and love. Thank you.